Welcome to Middle Class Matters, Business News in English from Dr. CMA ALAGESAN. Adani's response dated 29th January 2023 for the Hindenburg Report on Adani stock manipulation and accounting fraud. Part number 12 continued. Adani Enterprises Limited. The AEL acts as an incubator and as businesses in various sectors and subsidiaries and associates spread over 8 jurisdictions. There are more than 35 statutory audit firms which audit the various entities within Adani Enterprises, which include a mix of Big Six statutory auditors as well as statutory auditors who are highly reputed in their respective jurisdictions. Shah Dantatriya & Co. does the statutory audit of AEL entity. Shah Dantatriya & Co. is also a peer-reviewed chartered accountancy firm registered with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India since year 1999 with experience of more than 20 years. Below is a summary of the auditors in AEL subsidiaries. Big Six audit firms entities. Airport 3 firms and 4 entities. Road, Metro, Rail and Water nil. Australia 1 and 16. Defence 1. Others 2 and 2. Total 7 and 23. Regulatory panel audit firms and entities. Airport firms 3, entities 7. Road, Metro, Rail and Water 4 and 13 entities. Australia and Defence others nil. Total 7 and 20. Others audit firms and entities. Airport 3 audit firms and 11 entities. Road, Metro, Rail and Water 3 and 12 entities. Australia nil. Defence 5 and 12. Others 19 and 103. Total 30 and 138. Regulatory panel includes auditors that are selected from the panel appointed by regulatory authorities. This is in line with the respective concession agreements. Listed entity statutory auditor remarks. Adani Ports and SEZ, Deloitte Haskins and Sells, the statutory auditor before the rotation with SRBC and Co. E&Y. Adani Power, SRBC and Co. E&Y, the statutory auditor before the rotation was Deloitte Haskins and Sells. Adani Transmission, Deloitte Haskins and Sells, the statutory auditor before the rotation with Dharmesh Parikh and Co. Adani Green Energy, SRBC and Co. E&Y and Dharmesh Parikh and Co. joint auditors. The statutory auditor before the rotation was BSR and Co. KPMG. Adani Enterprises AEL, Shah Dantatriya and Co. and includes 27 other statutory audit firms like E&Y, PKF, Walker Chantlurikak and Co. and KS Rao and Co. etc. EEL acts as an incubator and as businesses in various sectors and subsidiaries and associates spread over 8 jurisdictions. There are more than 27 statutory audit firms which audit the various entities within Adani Enterprises, which include a mix of Big Four statutory auditors as well as statutory auditors who are highly reputed in their respective jurisdictions. Shah Dantatriya & Co. does the statutory audit of AEL standalone entity which is into the business of trading and mining services only. Shah Dantatriya & Co. is also a peer-reviewed chartered accountancy firm registered with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India in year 1999 with experience of more than 20 years. Adani Total Gas, Shah Dantatriya & Co. Adani Wilmar, SRBC and Co. E&Y and Dharmesh Parikh and Co. joint auditors. SRBC and Co. have been recently appointed as joint statutory auditor. Adani Portfolio has a policy to conduct an independent review of disclosure and notes by one of the 6 big firms all across group companies, and the last review carried out for financial year 2020 and 2021 was undertaken by Grant Thornton GT. 64. Allegation number 70. The auditor for Adani Power, an Ernst & Young affiliate, gave a qualified opinion in its audit saying that it had no way to support the value of INR 57.75 billion US dollar 700 million in investments and loans held by Adani Power. What is Adani Power's full explanation for the valuation of these investments and loans? 65. Allegation number 71. Which parts of the valuation of Adani Power's investments and loans did the auditor agree with? Common response. The qualifications referred to above have been done by the auditor in compliance with law and taking into account various factors which affect the business from time to time. This matter is also fully disclosed in our financial statements and all our stakeholders are clearly aware of the same. E. Manipulated narrative around unrelated third-party entities. Manipulated narrative around unrelated third-party entities. Allegation number 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26 and 52. From the report, seek information on our public shareholders. Shares of listed companies on Indian stock exchanges are traded on a regular basis. The listed entity does not have control over who buys, sells, owns the publicly traded shares in the company. A listed company does not have, nor is it required to have, information on its public shareholders and investors. 66. Allegation number 6. Recent right to information request confirm that SEBI is investigating Adani's foreign funds stock ownership. Can Adani confirm that this investigation is ongoing and provide details on the status of that investigation? 67. Allegation number 7. What information has been provided thus far as part of any investigations and to which regulators? Common response. The relevant entities have already responded to the stock exchanges through the disclosure dated 14th June 2021 as set out below. 14th June 2021, BSC Limited, PJ Towers, Dalal Street, Mumbai 400001. National Stock Exchange of India Limited, Exchange Plaza, Bandra Kurla Complex, Bandra East, Mumbai 400051. Script code 512599, script code ADANIENT. Subject clarification on news articles published in Economic Times account of 3 FPIs owning Adani shares frozen. Dear Sir or Madam, we bring to your kind attention the news headlines published in ET that NSDL has frozen the accounts of 3 foreign funds, Albula Investment Fund, Cresta Fund and APMS Investment Fund, holding shares in Adani Group companies. We regret to mention that these reports are blatantly erroneous and is done to deliberately mislead the investing community. This is causing irreparable loss of economic value to the investors at large and reputation of the group. Given the seriousness of the article and its consequential adverse impact on minority investors, we requested registrar and transfer agent with respect to the status of the demat account of the aforesaid funds and have their written confirmation via its email dated 14th June 2021, clarifying that the demat account in which the aforesaid funds hold the shares of the company are not frozen. We are issuing this letter in the larger